Qul huwallahu ahad, Allahu samad, lam yalid wa lam yulad, wa lam yakul lahu kufuwan ahad. You see, I was born and raised in a Christian family. My father was the pastor of our church, and my mother was a beautiful singer within the choir. And from a very young age, I've been nurtured by the names of the prophets, from Abraham and his sons, to Noah upon his ship, and Moses with his remarkable courage to guide his people to safety. And it was from this very young age that I've been met with a burning desire to follow in my father's footsteps and to become a religious leader myself. And I dedicated myself to that cause, and soon found a platform upon which I could share my love and my passion for God, and what I then believed his untainted revelation. In my early 20s, I found myself in a position of leadership at my church. And as my independence grew, religious freedoms took hold, I soon started asking questions in my religion and in life that were often left unanswered. Now, what is fascinating is that the first step of dawah happened around this time, where my mom was approached by a Muslim man because she wanted to write an article regarding Hajj. And she was speaking to this man to help her compose this article. He could not write this article for her, but he encouraged her to go out to do the research pertaining to Islam and about Hajj specifically, and to write the article herself. And soon as it came, she started reading the Quran, and she started falling in love with the religion. Now you can understand from my perspective at the time how averse I was to her seeking knowledge from a completely different revelation. And it was something that I constantly tried to contest. Why would she go to a different faith to learn about God, to learn about the prophets? And I just could not comprehend it. And there was even a time where she would go to church with us, and she would wear her khimar or her hijab. And I still remember that we would have youth group at our house, where we would invite all the youth together. We would do praise and worship, and we'd speak a little bit about the Bible and so forth. But after that, we would always do a little bit of praise and worship, where we would sing and glorify God. And I still remember I would turn the religious music just a little bit louder to try and call it back to Christianity. Now, during this time, I realized that I had to figure out who I wanted to be in life, because my quest of following in my father's footsteps was starting to wither apart. So I decided to go work abroad on Royal Caribbean cruises as a photographer. I see we have a photographer over there. All the best, brother. It's not an easy profession to follow. There's a lot of nuances involved. But I wanted